said and done, the waterfall mantra of just what it takes to have rotten teeth and, you know what I'm saying, mini-me. Like, oh man, you, look at So, shutdown over. I need to congratulate myself. Which I probably did that, you know what I'm saying? I probably did all that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I did that, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Take my little change or whatever. Walk out like a G. Saying. Bobby says Sandman to blast off conventional style. No Rilla. So, no Rilla. No conventional style. Sorry. I heard you screaming. So, yeah, I'm kidding. So, whatever, I heard they're coming, but, you know, what else can you do? One gray among 50,000 people. And so here, all about reopen government. Reopen government. He says, what do you call it? Reopen government. He said all else failed, and something. So what are the sentiments of the government and the media working against or for each other or with each other on the whole idea? On a personal shema of myself, I don't know. I felt like I was a sacrificial lamb, a casualty over and over again, as usual. So it doesn't even seem sensical to say, "Oh, it's over" or something like that. Because the media and law continues to do these indictments on me over and over again, to the proliferation and the profoundness of these things that like almost happened today, which almost caused a collision, Duke collision, grandiose collision, whatnot. So you know, I don't know where you know. So that means it's over for now for me, and that means you know what that means. That means I'm a gray among 50,000 people or so that have their hands in front of my face talking about I want my paycheck and I get 17 some odd a month. I mean, you know, I don't say I'm sorry about that, but it trumps the whole idea of what you're talking about on what you cave in on and what you guys colluded on amongst yourselves to use a wagger dog like myself for whatever agendas you have, and to put it in a scope amongst people around me as a romance, romancing the stone and every other kaleidoscope slide that you made me divulge from myself, and other words I made up, attacks on Guam and stuff like that, even though that dude deserved it in 6th grade, and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah. That's a relief to me. I mean, it feels better. I don't know what's so wrong about, you know, tipping the scale on like your emotions and stuff like that when you just voice them out loud in such a situation. You know, there seems to be a collusion between San Francisco and Sacramento, to where, oh yeah, send your hotheads here and we'll make sure they keep a lid on it, and send your gropers or whatever here and we'll make sure they keep your eyeballs to themselves. When in fact, you know, I myself as a gray, again, being like amongst 50,000 people and be like, I have to defend myself constantly every day. It doesn't even seem like that much of great news to me, really. I mean, what is it? It's going to be one thing after the other in indictments. So, I mean, you treat it like Wall Street and don't give Wall Street ends. Stuff like that. And so, and then not to give space, and then to the further abuse people surrounding them, like, oh, let me get close to them, you know, saying break the vocal cords even more, or whatever it is that you and so on. or abuse them more, you know what I'm saying? And you should harass them more and such, give them less space. A total opposite, and what I was trying to say, repel yesterday, of what human nature is. So, I mean, that kind of pig-headedness, you know, I could do without as well, too, in the same time. And so, and I didn't say a collusion between the media and the law. I said, all fairness is of interfacing. This is end results usually of what happens in these situations and stuff like that. And so I didn't say all that, but I did say all that because, you know, they want you to disproportionately do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Say some stuff and all this other stuff. And I'm not blaming anybody, but, you know, I'm not going to sit up here and hold it all in, or before disproportionately demolishing somebody, and be like, and expect me not to just scream at the top of my lungs in my apartment. It's like, yeah, well, I'm breaking my vocal cords, but is that fair? Is that you need to live on your knees and be like, just say it like that? That's all you can really do. Otherwise, you get handcuffed, you get detained with some zip tie, and be like, what did you do that for, Walt? What did you do that for? We have no idea. Sacramento doesn't know anything about robotics and stoplights. No, you don't treat your dogs like your kids and stuff like that. You know, you're out of line for saying stuff and some of the stuff you say. And make me say these incestuous things amongst myself and incriminate myself. Be like, damn, is that my fault? Is that really my fault? And stuff like that. You know, getting windshield wiper fluid hitting my head on the aisle because I can't focus and stuff. Giggles and stuff. I mean, you know, it's just further incrimination as she speaks longer and longer. It's more an incrimination to myself and all this stuff, and to know the divide between when you can just say something similar to, like, when you're like, oh, say my thing here. Last night I say something like, oh yeah, did you really romance some of the guests and stuff? I was like, what are you talking about, man? You know what I mean? I was just saying little comments and little snippets of things, you know? You whisper something, you don't just say it like that and all that. It was like, oh yeah, there was consequences of that. Oh really, you know what I'm saying? Like someone going mid-clip this way, and someone going head on the other way in the other direction to spin you around like that, you know what I'm saying? Physically in a car with your dog in your car. There's a consequence to all that. At a Lionsgate a complex. Consequence of that. I incriminated myself as incestuous, sounds to me.